Have you ever seen someone's cake and just feel something? Not like a fancy bakery one. All smooth and perfect with gold leaf on top. Everything looks like it belongs in a magazine. No, I mean, like someone's homemade cake. A little crooked kind of cake. The frosting's thicker on the right side. The layers don't line up just right. The colours might be kind of weird too. Like blue and yellow and, brown. Brown frosting always sounds like a bad idea, right? But somehow it works. It weirdly works. You look at it and just know. Somebody made this with love. Like 2 hands, a cluttered counter, flour in their hair, maybe a little panic when the oven timer went off, and it still looked gooey in the middle. But they kept going anyway. That kind of cake, that's the kind that gets me. There's something really beautiful when it leans a little too far to one side, like it's exhausted, but still trying so hard to stand tall. You know what I mean? And the frosting smudges, the sprinkles that fell off the edge, even the little toothpick holes in the top. Those aren't flaws. They're proof. Proof that someone was there, that they cared. And that matters. Maybe I love those cakes so much because they remind me of people, of us, of how we all kind of walk around with our own weird colour combinations. Some of us don't match, or we don't rise like we're supposed to. We lean, we crack, we smudge, but we're still here. Look a little closer at that messy, lopsided cake. You start to see something else. They start to look like galaxies, like pink bleeding into blue in this soft, dreamy swirl. Like the northern lights got a little tipsy and decided to frost a dessert. And the cracks on the side, they're not just mistakes. They're little stories. Tiny hidden places where flavour lives. Secrets tucked into the folds. And if you taste it, really taste it, you'll get it. I think a lot of people apologise for those kinds of cakes. They say stuff like, "Oh, it's not much," or "Sorry it looks like that. I kind of messed it up." But if you were standing there with them, wouldn't you just want to grab their hands and say, "Number no, don't be sorry. This is magic." Because it is. It's not about perfection. It's eggs and sugar and trying your best. It's the sound of a mixing bowl clanging around the kitchen. Maybe some music playing in the background. Maybe socks slipping on the floor. It's someone choosing to put time into something, just because they wanted to make someone smile. They wanted to say, "I love you," in the most edible way possible. And that reminds me, not everything has to be perfect to be loved. Actually, sometimes the flaws make it easier to love, because they make it real. And real lets us in. Have you ever noticed that? How much closer you feel to someone when they let you see their mess. Not just their physical mess, though yeah, socks on the floor and dishes in the sink count too, but the emotional stuff. the I'm exhausted stuff, the I don't know what I'm doing kind, the I held it together all day, but now I just want to cry kind. That's when love steps in, not when everything's polished, but when someone hands you their crooked little cake and says, "Here, I made this. I hope it's okay." And you just say, "It's perfect." Because it is. Because it's theirs. Because it's real and warm and full of heart. So, if you're sitting there tonight thinking maybe you're too much or too messy or too emotional or too anything, I hope you know this. You are someone's favourite kind of cake. Maybe a little cracked on the surface. Maybe your layers are sliding around a bit. But you're glowing. With colour. With effort. With something honest. You've got galaxies inside you too. Little stars stitched into your thoughts. Flashes of joy. Flickers of hope. Even if they feel far away right now. And they're still there. Even when you think you're just barely holding it together. Even when it feels like nobody sees it. Someone will. You don't have to match the standard of put together. You can be soft, loud, quiet, colourful, drained, goofy, vibrant, clumsy. You can be all of that and still be so worthy of love. Just like the cake. The way it leans, the way it holds itself up anyway. The way it offers sweetness, even if it's been through hell in the oven. And you know what? The people who matter, they're going to want a slice. Even the weird corner with too much frosting. Especially that part. So, next time you feel like you're not enough, like you're not shiny or neat or easy to love, just think about the cake. Think about the warmth it holds, the magic inside it, the love in every uneven bite. And remember this. You don't have to be flawless to be magic. You don't have to be more than you are. You just have to be you. You're not just good. You're homemade. You're heartfelt. You're delicious. You're a work of art. And honestly, you're my favourite